Hi everyone, welcome to Math. Today we are going to study chapter 6 triangles, exercise 6.5, question 11. An aeroplane leaves an airport and flies due north at a speed of 1000 km per hour. At the same time, another airplane leaves the same airport and flies due west at a speed of 1200 km per hour. How far apart will be the two planes after 1.5 hours? Very easy sum, so don't worry. First of all, one airplane, okay? There is a airplane that leaves the airport to the north direction at the speed of 1000 km, and at the same time there is another aeroplane also leaves, but then that goes due to west direction at the speed of 1200 km. So after 1.5 hours, both the aeroplanes distance will be how far or how much? That's what we have to find out. For that, first of all, you should know the direction: north, south, east, west. Okay, so let's see here. This is the direction. Okay, let's see. It's like this. Okay, this is the direction we have. Consider this is the north direction, this is a south, and this is east, and this is west direction. Okay, now think that here is the airport. Okay, so here is the airport is there at the center, and we name it as O. Okay, at the center here airport is there. From here one aeroplane, so an aeroplane leaves the airport, leaving the airport due north direction. Okay, towards the north direction. So I will draw here north direction. One airport is one aeroplane is flying towards the north direction, and at what speed? 1000 km per hour. Okay, 1000 km per hour. Okay, one aeroplane towards the north direction. Then another aeroplane leaves the same airport and flies due west at a speed of 1200 km. So another aeroplane from the same airport. So this is the airport. From that same direction to the west direction, another aeroplane is flying towards the west direction. Okay, so now this is what speed? 1200 km per hour. Okay, so this is the airport at the center. Now we have to find out after 1.5 hour what would be the distance. How far apart will be the two planes after 1.5 hour? So after 1.5 hour, what would be the, how far they will be far from each other? So what would be their distance? So that's what we have to find out. So their distance. Okay, so this is what we have to find out. So now this is the airport. North direction means it is a vertical, and west means it is horizontal. So naturally here forms a right angle triangle. Therefore, we can very well use the Pythagoras theorem here. So if I name it here, so let's name it A here, and here it is B. Let's name it. Okay, so now this is one thing. Another thing what you have to remember is distance we have to find out, right? How far? Distance we have to find out. So what is the formula for distance? In physics you must have studied. Distance is equal to speed into time. Okay, this is the formula for distance. So we are given the speed here. We also have the time here. After 1.5 hour, we have to find out what is the distance. So let's write down here in triangle, or we can find out also here. OA distance, let us find out. This is 1000 kilometer per hour it is given. But then we want to find out speed is given here. Okay, 1000 kilometer per hour means speed is given. So we want to find out for 1.5 hour how much this will be. Okay, for OA speed is what? 1000, and we have to find out after 1.5 hour how much. So 1.5 hour we can convert that 1.5 hour. See, the 1.5, this is a mixed number, mixed fraction. So whenever mixed fraction is there, you can convert them into proper fraction. For that, what we will do, you will multiply what is in denominator, that and the whole number, both you will multiply. Means, okay, these two we will multiply, 1 into 2, 2, and then you will add what is in the denominator, and what is in the numerator you will add. These two you will multiply, so you get 2, plus you will add what is in the numerator, then the denominator remains the same. So you will get 3 by 2. Okay, so 1.5 hour we have converted, this mixed fraction we have converted into a proper fraction. So now for OA we want to find out the distance. So OA distance will be, speed is given 1000 and the time is, we have converted 1.5 hour, that is 3 upon 2. So then if you are dividing 5 times, you will get 500 into 3. So then we will have, if you multiply 1500 kilometer, because we are finding the distance. Okay, so OA distance we have found out 1500 kilometer. Then same way let's find out for, this is OB. So for OB also speed is given and time is 1.5 hour we have to find out. So then with 2 we cancel 6. So 600 into 3, 18 kilometer. Okay, so this is OB. So we have the distance for OA